Hi, everyone, and welcome back to our coverage of the Players' Championship here on 2K Sports. Let's get right back out to the action. I was already writing a circle on the scorecard. Here's the tap in for par. Our featured player likes the way the leaderboard is shaking out, currently in first place. And we're on the tee of the par 4 fourth hole.
Par 4, 384 yards from the back, a long snake-like bunker down the right-hand side to a cool little green with all sorts of movement on it. A very fun hole to play indeed.
Okay, Henny, tell me about the lie.
Lucked out here, Andrew. It's in the second cut, but I'm seeing most of the ball, and he can get lots of club on this.
Okay, green side, and the goal now is to get up and down. That nearly went in. 9 under for the tournament. Currently leading this event. Wow, I thought that was in. Needs this one for bogey. Our featured player still sits atop the leaderboard.
Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order.
Par 4, 471 yards from the back. Drive it out to the left-hand side to give yourself the best angle for your second shot into this long, thin green.
That was wonderfully done. Standing over his second shot. He's got a 2-stroke buffer. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. And a chance to reach 9 under for the championship with this putt. John, what's the line on this putt?
Well, this one should start out pretty straight and then take a little movement to the right.
Three feet to go here to the hole.
A good look at par here.
And as we move to the next hole, our leader is ahead by a couple of shots. Here we are at the 6th hole.
Par 4, 393 yards from the back. Most players taking out a long iron or hybrid just for placement in the fairway. This green is surrounded by tall palm trees. Don't get caught out by one.
Wow, that was just striped. And just sneaks into the heavier grass there. Second shot here on the 6th. Now, a quality shot from him. He'll be pleased. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. That's disappointing. Putting for par. Well hold. Let's move on. And as we head to the next tee, our featured player leads by 2.
Now teeing off on the par 4 7th hole.
Par 4, 451 yards. All sorts of danger down the left-hand side. Hit your tee shot out to the right. Second shot, find the green. 2-putt and sprint to the tee on the 8th.
Wow, he's going to like that one. This is about a 120-yard shot, leading the event by 2 shots. Look at that.
Man, oh man, from way downtown, hits the flag.
Let's check in with Henny.
Setting up this putt 15 feet from the cup.
Big opportunity here, a putt for birdie. This one starting to break to the right. That one just rolls by.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Moving on to the next. And after that hole, still in front on the leaderboard. We've reached the 8th hole. It's a par 3.
Par 3, 237 yards in length. A brute, to say the least. It is a tough hole surrounded by bunkers. If you can make 3 here, you're a happy person.
At 8 under par. Time now for the 3rd. This putt is from 9 feet away. Okay, that's a bogey, and the lead diminishes. As we take a look at the leaderboard, our leader is up by 1. Teeing off now on this par 5. That is a big-time drive. That is going to work. Right now it's 7 under par. Currently leading this event. Hang on. Oh, that was close. And now a critical putt on the line with a chance to save par. Here's a quick look at the leaderboard, and he has a 1-shot lead. We start the back 9 with a par 4. Looks like about 120 yards left. Leading the event by 1 shot. Really like that play. Now a good look at the hole.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
8 feet to the cup.
Who doesn't love a birdie putt?
Come on. Here's a par putt. As we head to the next hole, our featured player is currently tied for first.
Teeing off here at the 11th.
Par 5, 558 yards long. Avoid the fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and you might have a hope of going forward in 2. However, you better be brave and you better know what you're doing, because this green will call you out on the second shots if you're not careful.
And that's a nice strike. This one should find the fairway. His second shot here. Put a little buttercut fade on that one.
He is taking this on.
Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in 2.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
Setting up here with a very long putt. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This is a big old left-to-righter.
This one's come off the blade pretty nicely. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. And at the end of that hole, he's gone into clear outright leader. The 12th hole is a par 4.
Par 4 12th, a new design in the last couple of years. Water all the way down the left-hand side, but it's a drivable par 4. Most players will bail out to the right, but the brave ones will take on the green with their tee shots. 2s and 3s are easy to come by, but so are 5s and 6s if you get it out of position.
Good shot there, Beamer. sitting at 8 under. Great looking shot this. Oh, absolutely flushed. This putt right on 10 feet. A good one to make.
Looking for another birdie here.
And he's down there. You got a read?
I've given it a good look. I see this one going left at the hole.
Oh, that's consecutive birdies now. And look at the reward. Back-to-back birdies never hurt Rich.
Gotta like it. He's feeling it.
And after that hole, he'll move to 9 under for the event. Hole number 13, a par 3.
And this is a really cool par 3. You've got 3 distinct areas on the green, front right, all the way on the left-hand side, and the back right. Wherever they put the pin is going to dictate what shot shape you want to have into that green. I think it's a really cool design because it requires you to think about how you want the golf ball to land on the green and the way you want it to bounce. I think Pete Dye did a great job in designing this green.
And choosing the 8 iron here. Lining up here from a long way away. Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
This one is breaking left to right.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Honestly, guys, I stopped counting at 40 feet. This is way out.
Five feet coming up to the cup.
This one is for par.
Now at -9 for the tournament. Let's see what happens here at the 14th.
If you hit it down the left-hand side, the golf ball will chase a long way, but you'll be blocked out by some trees. You hit it out to the right, you're going to be on top of a mound, but you'll have a really good idea of what's in front of you. This hole historically plays as one of the toughest ones on the back nine, and it's all because of where that green sits. It sits from right to left, with a decent amount of movement in it. It is not straightforward at all. This hole causes players all kinds of problems.
This is his second shot. Currently leading by 2. Oh, that is brilliant. Look at this one. And hitting yet another green here in regulation.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
Oh, good look at a birdie here. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. Currently in first position.
Let's check out the 15th. It's a par 4.
Players do hit through a chute off this tee shot, which makes it a little bit simpler, I believe, for the players. Bunker down the right-hand side is no good because you'll have trees blocking you out with your second shot. If you miss it left into the pine straw, now you've got some trees blocking you out there. So finding the fairway is imperative. This green is no fun. You find the center of the green and you might be able to putt every single day, but in all reality, you have to find the correct section in order to give yourself the best look at making a putt.
Looking at my yardage book, it looks like about 140 yards remain.
This wind really starting to get up. That was well managed.
Trying to get to 11 under par with this putt. Henny, how tricky is this one?
This putt's going to come in from the left side.
It starts off on a good line.
So close to a birdie. A par putt tap in. Our leader has a 2-shot advantage on the field. Time for the tee shot at the par 5.
Fun-filled adventure waits. Find the fairway and let's see how brave you are. Do you want to take on the second shot and try and knock it on the green? Of course you do. But watch out, lots of water awaiting a wayward second.
Oh, I can hear the golf claps around the course. All right, Henny, what does this look like?
By my estimation, he's got around 170 here.
I thought that was going in. And just a tap in left for birdie. He makes the putt and extends his lead. Here's a look at the leaderboard, and he is up by 4 shots. We've reached the 17th. It's a par 3.
When you play here in a practice round, it looks like you could just throw it on there. But when you're in a tournament round, it doesn't even look like it exists. The hole changes so much when the tournament starts. That's what I love about it. You just add 35,000 people who are having some fun and ready to heckle you if you knock it in the water. Good luck. Enjoy.
This is a 9-iron on the way. He hits a beauty at 17, and now a chance for birdie.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
And this one from 9 feet away.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Man, that was close. 3 feet left.
This for par.
Okay, the putt goes in. Time for the next hole. And after that hole, our featured player still atop the leaderboard. Out to the 18th tee.
Par 4, 462 yards, and you're going to find out what kind of player you are when you tee off here. How brave are you? How much do you trust your swing? If you find the fairway, that's a great start, but the second shot awaits.
Not a bad result right there. Here's the second at 18. I think he likes the looks of this one. Oh, what a shot here on 18, and a chance to finish with birdie.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
And a birdie to finish on 18. A very impressive day for our featured player, and as we take a look at the leaderboard, currently in a tie for first. Just a phenomenal day. We can't wait to do it again. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. Thanks for watching. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Our third-round coverage of the Players' Championship starts right now. Hi again, everyone. I'm Andrew Catalan. Great to be back with you. Here's how it shakes out as we start the day. A two-way tie at the top between Xander Schauffele and our featured player. Let's get down to the first hole. I think he likes that one. Second shot here on the first. That's a really nice approach shot. How about this birdie putt? Let's update the leaderboard for you, and we've got two names at the top. Our featured player alongside Xander Schauffele. Here's a look at the par 5 second.
Driver not necessarily required here because you have to shape your tee shot from right to left, and if you're a right-handed golfer, that's not the easiest thing to do. So lefties have a better opportunity, I think, of finding this fairway than most with driver. From there, a second shot over a long bunker to a green that's very narrow, dotted by pot bunkers. Truly is one of the coolest par 5s on this layout.
Okay, that'll play. Oh, that was so close. 3 feet to the cup.
This for a birdie run.
We've got a two-way tie atop the leaderboard. Our featured player is all square with Xander Schauffele. Stepping on to the par 3 third.
Such a cool little par 3. Love this green. There's a low section in the front and a high section in the back. And anytime they put the pin all the way in the back section of this green, well, I tell you what, good luck on you. If you miss this green long and or left, that bunker sits some 5 feet below the surface of the green.
That's the way to draw up a nice shot.
The mission is simple here. He has to get up and down.
Rolling end to end, this looking nice.
How about that? From just off the green, it drops in. Wow, what a shot. Let's see it again. taking a look at the leaderboard, he's got the lead. Let's see what happens here on 4.
Just a small little twisty par 4. Just going to take out a fairway wood, find the fairway, and from there you're going to have a small second shot, probably a wedge. 3 distinct sections to this green: the front, the right, and the back left, and all of them have their difficulties when hitting your approach shot into them. However, in my mind's eye, if you find the fairway, you should have a decent look for birdie.
That will definitely work. Almost in. This putt left for birdie. Boy, you gotta love this start.
Oh, that settles the nerves right there. Great stuff.
As we head to the next hole, our leader has a 2-shot advantage.
Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4.
Huge mounding down the left-hand side that you want to avoid at all costs. The bunker down the right-hand side, to be fair, is not that bad, but a little further right of that, though, that's the water. You want no part of it. Second shot is downhill to a green. To be fair, that's mostly flat, runs from back left to front right, but one of the more benign greens on this layout.
That's some good golf right there. Standing up over this one after a bunch of birdies.
Always a good way to start. Let's see where they go from here.
Yeah, nicely played. This is an opportunity now to move to 17 under par. Henny, what's he facing with this putt?
Setting up this putt 25 feet from the cup.
This one looks to be a big bender.
No harm done. Nestled it up close.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
A quick look at the leaderboard has this player currently in first place, with Xander Schauffele in second. The sixth is a par 4.
Par 4, 393 yards from the back. Most players taking out a long iron or hybrid just for placement in the fairway. This green is surrounded by tall palm trees. Don't get caught out by one.
That one's found the thick stuff. Oh no. Time for the second shot here at the sixth. That's a little wayward.
A bit too much club there.
This now, his third shot. Currently in the lead by a shot. Oh, I thought that one was going in. And that should secure the par on this one. Xander Schauffele is coming off a birdie, which will take him to within one shot of the lead.
Over to the par 4 7th hole.
Difficult par 4, 451 yards. Water and sand all the way down the left-hand side. Hit it out to the right. Find the green with your second and sprint to the next hole, making 4.
I like the looks of this. This is about a 120-yard shot. Okay, green side, a chance to get up and down. That was the right distance and the right club. Well done. That putt goes in. Time to make a move. No change atop the leaderboard after that hole. We have a par 3 on this one.
Par 3, 237 yards in length. A brute, to say the least. It is a tough hole surrounded by bunkers. If you can make 3 here, you're a happy person.
5 wood is the choice. Not a bad shot right there. This putt has a length of 15 feet.
This is for birdie.
Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
Okay, my money is on a right to lefter.
Oh, almost. Nine feet remain. Cannot walk away with par. And just to finish up the bogey. And as we head to the next hole, our featured player is up by 1. Now to 9, the closing hole of the opening 9. It's a par 5.
Absolutely tattooed that drive.
Let that one run right down the fairway. That's a pretty good shot right there.
You know, Andrew, I think he's going to go for this one.
This one headed in the wrong direction, out to the right.
That's how you take on a par 5.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
This is a long way away. Right on line, but just misses. And a 4-footer left. The putt goes in for birdie, and what a great job to get that shot back from the previous hole. Quick look at the leaderboard, and it's a 2-shot advantage for our leader. We begin the back 9 here on the 10th hole. That was really well played. Okay, Henny, what do you see down there?
Setting up from about 130 yards out. All right, we're going with an extra club here.
What a beautiful leave right there.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
John, give us a read on this putt.
Looks like this one's going to go pretty hard to the right.
It's so frustrating to leave it short. And just to finish off the par. Here's a look at the leaderboard, and he is tied for the lead.
On the 11th tee now, a par 5.
Par 5, 558 yards long. Avoid the fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and you might have a hope of going for it in 2. However, you better be brave and you better know what you're doing, because this green will call you out on the second shots if you're not careful.
This is his second shot. He's currently tied for the lead. Maybe going for the green, are we? Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
And he's down there. You got a read?
You can be positive with this because it's up the hill and moving left to right.
Good speed.
All right, getting better.
Take it. Take it.
You rotten thing.
Currently sitting at an impressive 17 under for this event. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum.
Par 4 12th, a new design in the last couple of years. Water all the way down the left-hand side, but it's a drivable par 4. Most players will bail out to the right, but the brave ones will take on the green with their tee shots. 2s and 3s are easy to come by, but so are 5s and 6s if you get it out of position.
Is this one releasing out too far? Second shot here on the 12th. This would be a great up and down from this spot. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 14 feet from the cup.
Starting it way outside the hole.
Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. And after that, now sitting at 16 under for the event. The 13th is a par 3.
So many different levels to this green on the par 3, playing 181 yards from the back. You can get it close. You can even make a hole in one, but watch out if you hit in the wrong spot on the green. It'll be difficult to two-putt from there.
Opting for the 6-iron. Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
Wind got that one and took it wayward.
Standing over his second shot. Currently tied for the lead. Or is that the number? Well, that'll play.
And that'll be the birdie.
Well, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look.
Now look how they attacked this one.
And after that hole, this player currently holds top spot on the leaderboard with Xander Schauffele in second. Here we have a long par 4. It's going to take 2 great shots to get on.
If you hit it down the left-hand side, the golf ball will chase a long way, but you'll be blocked out by some trees. You hit it out to the right, you're going to be on top of a mound, but you'll have a really good idea of what's in front of you. This hole historically plays as one of the toughest ones on the back 9, and it's all because of where that green sits. It sits from right to left with a decent amount of movement in it. It is not straightforward at all. This hole causes players all kinds of problems.
Not a bad play, that one. Now this putt to get to 18 under par. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
I don't know that you can give this enough break off the left-hand side. Whew.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
It's just about 3 feet away.
This is for par.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole.
We've hit the par 4 15th hole.
One of the more simple tee shots on the golf course, par 4, 470 yards. Just a little fade required off the tee to the fairway. The green sits up above the fairway a little bit, surrounded by a couple of bunkers, but I gotta say, I like this hole. It's straightforward, it's simple, before you head into the final 3.
That's the type of swing you want to take with you every time out. And now this from about 150 yards away. Those are the shots you practice at the range over and over, and boy, does it pay off here. 9 feet to the cup. Put a circle on the scorecard. Let's update the leaderboard for you, and we've got 2 names at the top. Our featured player alongside Xander Schauffele. We're on the tee at 16.
Fun-filled adventure waits. Find the fairway, and let's see how brave you are. Do you want to take on the second shot and try and knock it on the green? Of course you do, but watch out. Lots of water awaiting a wayward second.
This tee shot is looking good so far. Here's the second at 16. The club choice is a 6-iron.
Thing of beauty right there, a thing of beauty.
What a big roll this would be. An eagle putt on the line. We look at the leaderboard. Xander Schauffele with a birdie on his last hole. He's only 2 back.
Now just a bit of daylight between first and second place.
Okay, it's a par 3.
Par 3 17th, 137 yards, island green. I've actually seen a caddy throw it onto this green, but with a golf club in your hand, can you hit the green?
This is pitching wedge on the way. We're going to see that shot on the highlight reel. What a shot at 17, and now a birdie chance. A birdie would look really nice on the scorecard. Just needed a little bit more on that one. Here's a quick look at the leaderboard, and he has a 1-shot lead. We've hit the 18th hole. It's a par 4.
It's just one of the most difficult, visually intimidating holes I think you'll ever face in your life. Somehow, try and hit it down the right-hand side of the fairway, keep it out of the rough, and from there, hit it out to the right-hand side of the green somehow, also keeping it out of the rough or that pot bunker short right. Listen, you'd be happy to make 5 here, that's for sure. 4s are magnificent. 3s are unicorns. They really don't happen that much. It is such a difficult, demanding finishing hole, probably one of the toughest in championship golf.
Ooh, this is gonna work.
4 feet remains. This one from 4 feet away. Okay, a good day out there, and it comes to an end. He's really going to be happy with this round, finishing the day on top of the leaderboard.
Yeah, great day out there of golf. Looking forward to some of it tomorrow.
That will do it for us today. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalon. Have a great night.